This is your Hamshack preacher, AC2VE. I'm going to be using my ham radio equipment to illustrate a Bible truth. I'm going to be talking today about my HF amplifier. It's an old one. It still works. It's a no-tuned version, which means I don't need to dip the plate and all those adjustments. We can call an amplifier a power multiplier. The term power multiplier is mostly used when discussing traveling wave tubes and similar devices, but we'll use the term power multiplier for this discussion. For illustration only, I'll be transmitting HF on FM modulation. I'll be limiting my power to no more than 300 watts because that's all my tuner can handle. With no amplifier, my radio output's tuned about 50 watts. Transmit power comes out of here, goes bypass mode here. No amplification, goes into the tuner and out the antenna. Okay, so let's see what we got here. 49 watts. Okay, AC2VE. Okay. Now let's turn the amplifier on. Now the amplifier is in circuit, and let's see what we get out. Oh, 270 watts, thereabouts, 269, 267, 264, around that range. Okay. Now that means my amplifier has multiplied my power by about 5 times. All right. If we want to get more power, I can increase my input here or get a bigger amplifier here. Put new tubes in it maybe. But if you want more power, get a power amplifier. If you want to cut through those log jams on that, when you're doing special event stations and stuff, there's a pileup you want to get through, or you're in a contest you want to get through that pileup. That's how you do it. Okay, here's the illustration. God is like a power multiplier. If you give God your time, energy, He multiplies it. For example, when you plant 1 kernel of corn, you end up with lots of corn. Okay? In the same way, God multiplies whatever you give Him. Sometimes you don't get back exactly what you gave. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. For example, you may give up some hours at the food pantry. He may pay back the hours, or He may pay back with giving you some new best friends, which is worth more. But remember, God's not a spiritual ATM or a vending machine. I got a vending machine here. Let me see. I want a new car. Put it in here. Oh, there you go. That's a no. Okay. This is where faith comes in. You have to trust God that He'll keep His promise to multiply in a way that's best. If you're not trusting Him, you'll selfishly grab hold of everything you have. The Bible tells us we bring to God what we're able. He'll pour out blessings. Whatever you do for Him will not be a waste. Go to the Bible. Read about the feeding of the 5,000 and about the widow's oil. Both are good examples of how we can give a little but receive a lot. Do you trust God to do what He promises now? Do you trust God to do what He promised in the next life? What about those who do not even acknowledge that there is a God? Trusting only in themselves or maybe the government. They're on their way. They're on their own in this life and in the next. Your actions will tell you who you trust. This is your Hamshack preacher, 73 OM.